Welcome to Los Angeles, the beating heart of Hollywood, a city of endless traffic, sprawling freeways, and iconic theme parks. Beyond the hustle is a place where creative minds shape culture at every turn. As we make our way to the Hollywood RV Park, we're reminded of how this city's cinematic magic seeps into our lives daily, through every film frame and film pixel on our screens. So Gare, we can't use autopilot, but we use cruise control.
Yeah, one of the best things with the Tesla is it has this amazing autopilot that will change lanes, etc. When you
Put your hands on the wheel. You're not Italian.
When you put a trailer on the Tesla, it disengages everything except for just speed. So what we have found is if you're driving with this trailer behind you and there might be a car on the side of the road, sometimes the car will slam on its brakes, which is not fun with the trailer.
Tesla will slam on its brakes.
The
parked car doesn't slam on its brakes, or the park.
They knew that.
No.
Did you know that?
They're losing the audience again.
And also, what was the other thing that happens?
Speeds up.
Oh, if you see a sign, like all of a sudden you're driving and it says 80 miles an hour, you had the car set to 60, the car will automatically speed up to 80 miles an hour, and you don't want to go over 60 miles an hour or so when you're pulling the trailer. We cannot figure out a way to disengage that. Maybe it is
That's
somewhere.
a good question. You know, if anybody knows how to disengage cruise control auto max speed sync, meaning if you're going 60 and the car sees speed limits on it to 75, how do you stop it from changing to 75? We haven't figured out. We've searched online, we've looked through the manual, we've looked at all the options. It seems that max speed that the car will go is the posted speed limit, which of course if you want to just stay at 60 or 55 with the trailer, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, please put something in the comments.
I'll say first of all that the mileage we're getting is pretty good.
In most of the 48 United States, the supercharger network is pretty good and you can get to spots to go charge it. Where we've had some problems or some bigger challenges, we went up to northern Vancouver Island on the west coast of Canada, and there we had to do a lot more planning and look at non-Tesla chargers, have our bag full of adapters and be all set up. And we had even some problems, even the key fobs didn't quite work. And so we had to deal with like getting Wi-Fi at the gas station that was next to it to be able to unlock everything. Unfortunately, most chargers aren't set up for trailers, so we'll usually have to unhitch. We'll park the trailer. Amy usually is the one who takes the car over, plugs the car in, while I go in the trailer, and guess what? I'm fixing sandwiches, I'm fixing a snack, or we're going out for a walk, or we're going to use the restroom, or get coffee, or a soft drink, or something. So we're always making the use of that time. It's not lost time, it's time where we're enjoying, some lunch, or fruit, or something that we brought with us in the trailer, and we get a chance to stretch our legs and do something. So it actually isn't wasted time. It's actually pretty nice to have that break.
And a lot of the new chargers have the ability to do a pull-in, so you don't have to unhook, and that's our favorite.
Later in this episode, you'll see how Steve put our trailer in with a forklift. Unfortunately, we did it so quick that it was not level, and we had to do a quick adjustment by using a hydraulic lift and raising the trailer up, putting a little bit of a pad underneath, settling it back down, and giving ourselves a little bit of height on the left side. This allows us to be level.
Perfect.
Ta-da! Hey everyone, we're here at the Hollywood RV Park in Van Nuys, California. with Steve Delaplane.
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 Like an airplane, Fantasy Island. You played.
Owner of this park for 50 years. We actually got in on a handshake. They are completely full up. Fires in LA have brought a lot of folks in. Unbelievable park. First of all, tell me, had it for 50 years.
50 years.
How did you get all this artwork? And what kind of crazy people have you had here?
We've had a lot of crazy people that come here. Crazy good.
Yeah.
Crazy good. We've had John Snyder from the Dukes of Hazzard. We've had Jeff Goldblum from the Disney Channel came here. He filmed here. And he filmed on the Wizard of Oz Street. And we have a great picture of him with his finger touching the Wicked Witch. And this is before Wicked came out.
All right.
So here he is now playing, the part. So here it was like a prophecy. So that was really cool. And we've had LL Cool J. I've had Master Chef Hell's Kitchens right next door with Gordon Ramsay. So we've had a lot of really good people here.
So we're going to show everybody artwork.
Yes.
We took a lot of photos. Where did that come from? Was it here when you had the park 50 years ago?
No.
Why did you decide to do it?
Yeah.
Whose brain idea was that?
Well, I came back 15 years ago and I brought in an artist, my female artist, and I told her, I said, listen, the park's looking a little old. I want to make it look new. I want it to be really beautiful. I have 4 daughters. I asked my daughters, name a very famous female artist, and they couldn't do it. Oh, I said, we're going to make one.
Oh, no.
So I met Jules Muck. She's very well known down in Venice Beach. Yeah. I brought her in. She did Green Bear Monroe. She did Glinda the Good Witch. I work with the hospitals.
Okay.
So I work with the hospitals and I get a lot of heart and lung cancer patients that come in here. So the artwork is a healing. We also have a room that we bring cancer patients in. We have musicians that come in and play for them.
So by the way, how many spots are here?
187.
And how many cars are here?
About 350.
And so it's unique, by the way. This is the first park we've ever been to where you do not actually bring your trailer or your RV to the spot. You bring it to the front and Steve unhooks you and puts you in because it's like sardines.
Yep.
And for safety's sake, and as well as kind of managing in a Jenga style where everything goes, where people park and how to put it in. By the way,
Yeah.
I've seen you do our trailer and a couple others the first time. You do it once.
Yeah.
Because you've done it a million.
Yes.
So then that's fantastic. It's unique. Question. We got lucky. You said, we're booked, but I love your rig.
Yes.
Why? You didn't have to.
It's unique.
You didn't have to.
That's who we are.
Okay.
We're unique. We're different. I want to get you in.
Yeah.
And it always happens. I always get people in.
Okay.
So if it's unique, you're meant to come in, you will come in.
And so our trailer's electric, the car's electric.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about the fact that you've got Lamborghinis and Maseratis and, $150,000, $200,000 cars here.
Yes.
A lot of EVs, a lot of Teslas, a lot of other non-Tesla electric cars. And you can't charge the pedestals just because of the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about park's 50 years old. You can't charge.
Yes.
You have a lot of EVs.
Yes.
And so how do you accommodate them? And kind of what are you thinking maybe in the future that you could possibly do?
There is a charging station up the street. So a lot of people go up there to the charging station. We are upgrading all the time. The Department of Water and Power is involved with some of the upgrading here in the park. So it's more about getting the transformers. So we need bigger transformers. So we need more power. So DWP has really worked pretty well with us with the infrastructure, on the plans for it. We haven't done it yet. So in the future, I can see something happening because it is the future.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a great parking lot up here.
Yeah.
A couple chargers, you can monetize it and you charge twice as much as it costs you.
Yeah.
So you got to do them and get money, right? Yeah.
We try to break even on that, just like with my laundry room. We only charge $1.25. For laundry. So, other places are charging $3.50, $5, and that's not who we are. We've owned the park for 50 years. We're here as a community.
Calling all adventurers, Runyon Canyon awaits, your urban escape nestled between Mulholland Drive's winding curves and Sunset Boulevard's electric pulse. Choosing your path, gentle trails for sunrise meditations or steep climbs that'll test your legs and reward you with jaw-dropping 360-degree views of the LA skyline. Pro tip, beat the crowds at dawn. That golden hour glow turns the city into pure magic. Just as we pack up, LA gifted us with a rare encore. Rain dancing on our RV roof. Huge thanks to Steve and the Hollywood RV Park crew for being our sunny day sanctuary and stormy night refuge. Our cameras changed, our boots are muddy, and the open road is calling. The next stop, your adventure. Join us on the next episode. If you're visiting Palm Springs, California, stop by Fresh Cuts for a great haircut or just to chill out. Located near the center of downtown Palm Springs with plenty of shopping and food. Don't forget to like us, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel online.